Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Garrett204 here bringing you part 2 of the AT-AT tutorial. In this part we're going to be going ahead and doing the main body and also the head of the vehicle. Now if this is your guys' first time joining us for this tutorial, be sure to go ahead and check out part 1, which I'll go ahead and annotate up in the top right hand corner, or if you're on a mobile device you can click the card or look in the description to get the link to it. So basically you guys need to go ahead and check out part 1 if you guys want to actually be able to build this. Part 2 is going to be just going off of what we did for part 1, so it's very important that you go and watch that part first. Also for this part, or this part of the tutorial really, I'm going to be doing a half a layer system, so I'll be doing half the layer off camera and then half the layer on camera, just to buy us some time so that we don't have a lot of so it doesn't take us too long to get through this final part of this tutorial. But anyways, we're pretty much good to go, so let's go ahead and go on to moving on to our next layer, which is going to be layer 5. Now, starting off from layer 5 here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be basically going off of what we built right here. So we have our front little thing up here, and basically we want to take a gray stained clay, or sorry, cyan stained clay, and we're going to go ahead and go kind of a diagonal from this block and forward one, just like so. And then we want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 cyan blocks to the left side, and then also the right side. As you can see, I already did that on the right side. So this is what I mean. I'm going to be outlining the layer and stuff like that to make it a little bit easier for myself. And then we want to go ahead and go 1, 2, and then 2 blocks over from the center. So we have the center right here. We have 1 and then 2 blocks, and then we want to go ahead and go another 1 and then 2 like this. Or sorry, a 3 for this one right here, and we're going to place down another button like that, so we have a little bit of detailing there. Then we're going to go ahead and take our stone brick stairs, place down 1 coming off that cyan block there on the side, followed by 1 coming off of it toward the front. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down 4 after this one, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4. There we go. Then we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block, followed by a stone button like so. And then we're going to go ahead and have our stairs kind of come out here at a diagonal, so they kind of come out at a diagonal like that, and we're going to place down a total of 11. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 blocks back like that. And then we want to go ahead and take our cyan stained clay and place down 1 and then 2, kind of a diagonal back in like that, followed by a button on the side. And then we're going to go ahead and place down 10 stone brick stairs next to it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 back like that. The next thing we want to do is we just want to go ahead and take cyan stained clay. We're going to go ahead and place down a row from this second stair right here back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 across right here, just like that. And then we want to go ahead and give ourselves basically a space here. So we're going to go ahead and go with 1 and then 2, and then our third block here from the stair, we're going to place down another stone brick upside down stair, this time facing that direction. Then we want to go ahead and put down a row of 5 here of cyan stained clay, and we're going to place down another stone brick stair over here. And then the 3 middle blocks here on this row of 5 here, we're going to go ahead and place down stone brick stairs, just like so. So you want something kind of looking like that. And now, lastly for this layer, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill this in here. Since this is going to be the very bottom of the vehicle, for this I'm just going to go ahead and real quickly use some world edit. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and then / set 159 :9. That's the block ID for cyan stained clay. So we're going to go ahead and fill that in like that. If you guys are on a different version of Minecraft, just go ahead and maybe pause the video and go ahead and fill that in. And then we're just going to go ahead and fill in the sides here. And that will pretty much be good for this layer. And there we go. So that's pretty much good for this layer. We have our bottom set up. So this is going to be the bottom of where your crew quarters would be and all that fun stuff. So, or the, where the troop bay would be. So that's the very bottom of your vehicle. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer 6. Alrighty guys, so real quickly before we go ahead and move on to our, 6th layer, what I want to basically go ahead and point out is that we're going to go ahead and go down to layers 3 and 4, and we're going to go ahead and do this kind of side panel thing that kind of pops down. So for this right here, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and go to our second stair right here, what this is, and go to the stained clay block that's directly behind it. So we have 1, 2, and then 3 right here. Place down a stone bricks half slab like that, followed by 1 and then 2 cyan stained clay blocks, followed by a black stained clay block, followed by cyan, black stained clay, cyan, black, and then 2 cyan, like that. Then underneath this, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair right here, so it kind of comes at an angle like this, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, like that. for that. We're also going to go ahead and take stone buttons and place down 1, 2, and then 3 on top of the sides of those black blocks like that. And then we just want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 stone brick stairs, upside down stairs on the back of it like so. So basically you should have something kind of looking like this, and that's what we did here. So just go ahead and duplicate that onto the other side, exactly where we put it over here on this side. And with that, you guys are good to go ahead and move on to layer 6. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 6. For layer 6, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by going to our center point up here in the very front. So for this, we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block, and then we just want to go ahead and go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 from it. So we have a total of 6 right here. Now this right here is going to be part of the neck, and like I said, we're going to be doing the head kind of separately there, just make it a little bit easier for the layer system. So we're just going to do the neck for it, just so we have a place to go off of when we get to the head. So next thing we want to do is we just want to go ahead and put down another row of 6, basically on either side of this center row right here. And then we're going to go ahead and go and place down a cyan stained clay block like that, followed by a stone brick upside down stair, space of 1 in there, stone brick upside down stair, and the space of 1 within there, stone brick stair like that. And then we just want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and then 3 cyan stained clay blocks. Actually, sorry, my bad. We want to go ahead and actually break those 2 right there. We're going to go ahead and place down 2 cobblestone walls in that space, followed by 2 black stained clay blocks directly behind them. Now over here for the sides, we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 cyan stained clay blocks across like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 cyan stained blocks across those stairs like that. We also want to go ahead and real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So for the previous layer, I should have put a dark oak wood fence key here, but I didn't. So just go ahead and put one there and have it opened up. And then one on top of it, just like that. Just like so. Have it opened up so it looks like it connects up, and that's make a little bit of like a ladder on the side of it. Then over here, we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block, full block like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. After your 5th one, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 cobblestone walls like that, followed by 2 black stained clay blocks directly behind it. Coming from the 2nd cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a stone brick stair like that, followed by a cyan stained clay block on the back of it. And then from this cobblestone wall, we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 cyan stained clay blocks back. Now going to this this middle cyan clay block here for this row 3 here, so this one right here, we're going to go ahead and go over 1 and then 2 here with cyan stained clay like that, followed by placing down 1 on top of this upside down stone brick stair, and then we're just going to go ahead and basically make this a row of 7 here. So we have 1, 2, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 all the way across here. Then basically we want to go to the kind of the block on the inside here, so the one right after the one on the very outside, we're going to place down a stone brick stair like that, followed by row 3 here of cyan stained clay with a button on each one of those blocks like so. And that, guys, is pretty much going to do it for your, real quickly, we have a few little buttons we can go ahead and add on to this. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down a stone button right here on the corner. We're going to go ahead and go over 1, and then, let's see, we're going to go over 1 block, it looks like, no, sorry, 2 blocks from this. So we have 1, 2, and actually 3 like that. And then we want to go ahead and place down 1 right here, stone button right there, and then we're going to go ahead and place down 1 from this ladder like so, and then 1 right here, and then 1 right here, so we have a space of 2 in between, and then a space of 3 in between those. Then over here, we're going to place down a button right here, and then have a space of 1 in between each of the buttons all the way up to the front, like so, and that's what you guys want to do for that layer. And basically, for this layer, you guys don't have to fill up the inside, because this will be basically where you guys can do an interior for it if you guys choose to, so go ahead and go crazy with that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for our 6th layer, and with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 7. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 7. For layer 7, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going up to our next section here. So for this right here, we're going to go ahead and just place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. The cyan stained clay blocks across like that on top of those stone brick stairs, just like so for the neck. Then over here toward the front of it, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair facing that direction like so. And then coming toward the part where it connects up to the main body, we're going to go ahead and place down a a half slab of stone brick like that, followed by a top slab like so. Then right here on top of this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block like that, followed by a cobblestone wall next to it, and then a black stained clay block on top of that one we placed in the previous layer. So just something like that. Then over here to the sides of it, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block like that. We're basically going to duplicate what we did on the previous layer. So we're just going to go and place down our 7 cyan stained clay blocks like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place down our 11, I believe, right here. So it's going to go ahead and take this across like so, and I accidentally broke that. So we'll go ahead and fix that. We also want to go ahead and put down another dark oak wood fence gate like that and have it open up like so. And then we're going to go ahead and take this all the way along the back here, all the way to the rear of the vehicle like so. Then once you get to this point, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 more cyan stained clay blocks right there. Then we want to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2 in like that. Place down a stone brick stair here on top of that upside down one like so. Followed by iron bars next to it. And then we want to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block here in the center. And then we just want to take some black stained clay and place it behind those iron bars like so to create some vents. And now pretty much lastly for this layer, we're just going to go ahead and place down a button right here on the corner. Then one over here, one right there, one right here, right there, and then right there. So just like that on the sides of it. And that, guys, is pretty much it for your 7th layer. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 8. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 8. For layer 8, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down another row of 5 here on top of the one we placed in the previous layer for the neck right here. After you do that, we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan block coming off the side over here, and then one coming off this side like that. Then we're going to place down a stone button coming off of each one, and then we just want to go ahead and go from this one that's more connected to the body and place down 1, and then 2 buttons like that going toward the front. Now, when we come back to this section right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a black stained clay block on top of that one we placed in the previous layer, followed by another cobblestone wall like that, and then another cyan stained clay here to the side of it, and then also one over here to the other side like that. Now over here, we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 cyan stained clay blocks like that, with a button on each side like so. Then we're going to go ahead and go over here and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 stained clay blocks like that again, followed by our dark oak wood fence gates, and our buttons here on either side like so. When we get to this point right here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 cyan stained clay here. And then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair on the end here. And we're going to go ahead and place down a button up here, just like that. And that's going to start to create our little bit of our slant for our armor. Now on the back here, what we're going to do for this is we're going to go ahead and place down a upside down stone brick stair on the back of that stone brick stair like that. Followed by a cobblestone wall like that. Directly behind the cobblestone wall and upside down stair, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2 cyan stained clay like that. And then going on top of this cyan stained clay right here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2 like that. And then we want to go out at a diagonal here and place down a row of 3 here across the iron bars in that cyan clay full block. And then we just want to place buttons on basically the corners, the corners there, pretty much on either side like that. And yeah, that's pretty much basically it for our 8th layer. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 9. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 9. For layer 9, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and again go up to the front here, this front section here, and work on this neck piece again. So we're just going to go ahead and again place down 5 cyan stained clay full blocks on top of the 5 that we've been placing. And then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick half slab on top of that cyan stained clay block like that, followed by a stone brick top slab that comes off of it like so. Now moving back to this section over here, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block like that, followed by a black stained clay block, followed by another cobblestone wall on top. So again, kind of repeating that same pattern we've been doing. And then we just want to go ahead and place down another cyan stained clay block over here to the side. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a stone brick stair, place it right there on that side there, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 gray stained clay blocks across like that. Over here, we're going to place down a stone button like that, and then we want to go ahead and go to the second cyan stained clay block right there and place down a button like that on it. Coming back to this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 stained clay blocks again right there, so nothing's changed. Button on either side, just like so, and then we want to take another dark oak wood fence gate and place it down right here, and this will be the last one we will be placing. Next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and go over here, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 stained clay blocks like that, followed by two stone brick half slabs like that. And then we want to go ahead and go to the side of the stone brick half slabs and place down 1 and then 2 like this. And then we want to go ahead and place down another cyan stained clay block here on top of that upside down stair with a button coming off of it to the side. Also right here on the side, we're going to place down a stone button right there on that cyan stained clay block like that. And we also want to go ahead and place down one over here on the side. There we go. So now coming to the back here for this, what we want to do for this section is we want to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block right there, followed by a cobblestone wall coming off of it like that. Then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like this, followed by 1 and 2 cyan stained clay blocks with a black stained clay block here in the center, and then there too, and so on. Repeat that process over there on that side. And then we want to place down a stone brick stair here coming off on either side here with an iron bars in the center. And then we want to go ahead and go to our cobblestone wall here, place down 1 and then 2 top slabs there of stone brick half slabs like so. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it for your 9th layer. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 10. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our 10th layer. For our 10th layer here, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to the neck. Now on our next section here, we're just going to go ahead and basically place down a 3x5 kind of rectangle here over the top of this. And this will be kind of like the top portion of the neck. And then coming off from either side of it, we're going to go ahead and place down some stone brick stairs, just like so. Then we want to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay on the next to this stair over here on the far side like this. And then coming from the side of it, we want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall here, followed by a black stained clay block directly behind it, followed by another cyan stained clay block to the side, like so. Then over here, what we want to do is, one thing I forgot on the previous layer is that there should be a stone brick upside down stair coming off the back of that stone brick stair like that. So go ahead and place that. And then over here, we'll go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block on top of that, like so. And then for this, we just want to go ahead and place down a total of 4 of these. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 cyan stained clay blocks like that. Then we want to go ahead and go basically to our last 2 ones over here. Place down 2 stone brick half slabs next to them, followed by 1, 2, and then 3 cyan stained clay full blocks with a button on each side like so. Then for this section right here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 cyan stained clay blocks across like that, followed by a button like this on either side. And then we want to go ahead and have a space of 2, place down an air button, have a space of 3, place down an air button, and then a space of 2, or space of 2 and place down a button over there on the side. So something like that is what you guys want to have. Then coming to this section here, for this, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and then 4 cyan stained clay blocks like that, followed by 2 stone brick half slabs like so. And then to the side of the stone brick half slabs, we're going to go ahead and place down cyan stained clay like that, 2 of them, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go ahead and stop it right there at a total of 6. Then on top of this one right here, the cyan stained clay block, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like so. Then we want to go ahead and kind of leave a space open right here and place down a stone brick half slab over here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take our cyan stained clay, go to this block right here next to the stone brick stair, place down 1, 2, and then 3 across like that. And then we want to go ahead and go next to this stone brick slab, place down a total of 3 across right here, stone brick slab, and so on over there. And then we want to go ahead and have a stone brick slab coming off the center block right there in that row of 3. Coming to this little section here, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 cyan stained clay blocks on top of those stone brick top slabs like that, followed by a upside down stone brick stairs. So we'll go ahead and try to do this. So place down upside down stone brick stair just like that for a little bit of the rear armor there. And that, guys, is pretty much it. Real quickly, before we go ahead and move on, we have to go ahead and place down a button right there, and that pretty much makes us good to go ahead and move on. So with that, guys, we're good to go ahead and move on to layer 11. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 11. For layer 11, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and go to the top of the next section here. And for this, what I did is I went ahead and placed down some gray carpet across right here, so 2 rows of 3 right here, and then I placed down some stone buttons here in the middle section right here in between the lines, just like that. Just add a little bit more to the top of it. Now coming back to this section over here, we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 3 of these cyan stained clay blocks like that across, followed by a button on either side like that. Then we want to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2 cobblestone walls like this with black stained clay blocks directly behind them. Then coming out over here, we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block like that next to the cobblestone walls, followed by a stone brick stair like this, and then an upside down one like so. Then when we get to this section right here, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 cyan stained clay blocks across like this. And then we also want to go ahead and place down a button right here, which was from the previous layer, which I forgot to do. So place down a button right there. And then we come to this section, we're going to place down a stone brick half slab like this, followed by a cyan stained clay block right next to it. And then we want to go ahead and just place down a row here of stone brick stairs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 across like that. Then on the back of this last stair over here, we're going to place down another cyan stained clay block like this. And then from this, we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2 stone brick half slabs like this. Then to the side of the stone brick half slabs, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 1, and 2 like this. And then we just want to go ahead and take this back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks back like this. Or sorry, it's only supposed to be 8 blocks back. On the 9th block right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like this. Then what we want to do next is we want to kind of go in here. So kind of at an angle here, place down a cyan stained clay block, followed by a second one like this. And then we just want to go ahead and kind of put down another row and another row, so we have basically a 2x3 kind of rectangle right here. Then on the far back side here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and then 3 stone brick stairs across the back here. And then in the center here, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block, followed by a stone brick stair on the side of it, and then a button on the middle one. I believe that's what I did. Yeah, a button there on the middle one. And that, guys, is almost it. One last thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a stone button there next to that stone brick stair like this. And that, guys, is pretty much it for your 11th layer. And for that, or after that, we'll go ahead and now move on to layer 12. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to our 12th layer. For layer 12, what we want to do for this is we're going to go ahead and go up to the front of this again. Now up here in the front, we're going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall in the center here, followed by a black stained clay block directly behind it. Then we want to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block to the next to that stone brick stair like so, or sorry, that cobblestone wall. And then over here, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like this, followed by a black stained clay block directly behind it. And then to the side of this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down our cyan stained clay block like this. Then over here on top of this upside down stone brick stair, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block like so. And then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like this, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 cyan stained clay blocks back like this. And then over here, we're going to place down a stone button over here, and then up here, a stone button like that. Then for this right here, we're just going to go ahead and place down a row of 11 here of cyan stained clay all the way back like this, kind of pushed in one. And then a button on either side like this. Then over here for this layer, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 cyan stained clay blocks back like this, followed by a stone brick stair. And then coming over here, we're going to place down a stone button over here on the side. Now, coming over to this section, what we want to do for this is we want to go ahead and kind of go in an angle here, place down a cyan stained clay block like this, followed by 1, 2, and then 3, so a total of 4 back like this. We then want to go ahead and go to our third block right here, so 1, 2, and 3 right here. Go over 1 and then 2 blocks like this. And then we want to go ahead and place down 2 stone brick half slabs coming off of it toward the back. Now, one thing I've placed in here that I didn't place in the previous layer was I placed down an extra row of 3 here of cyan stained clay behind the stairs and the full block like that. So go ahead and do that. And then what we want to do next is we just want to go ahead and place down some black cyan clay like this, followed by iron bars, 3 iron bars across the back like this for a little bit of vents. And one thing we also want to do is we want to go ahead and take our stone buttons, and we want to go ahead and place down 1 and then 2. I forgot to place those in the previous layer, so go ahead and do so. And with that, we are good to go ahead and move on to our 13th layer. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 13. For layer 13, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall here on top of the one we placed in the center here, followed by another black stained clay block directly behind it. Then we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block next to that cobblestone stair, followed by another cobblestone stair here, and another black stained clay block. Then we're going to go ahead and place down another cyan stained clay here next to this cobblestone wall, so basically what we did for the previous layer. Then over here on this side, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block like this, followed by a stone button like that. And then we want to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 stained clay blocks, so we have a total of 3 right here, followed by a stone brick stair that kind of comes out like so. And then we just want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and then 3 cyan stained clay blocks, followed by a button over here. And then across here, we're just going to go ahead and place down 11 cyan stained clay blocks across like this, followed by a stone button right here, space of 2, another stone button, space of 3, a stone button, and then over here on the side, like so. So basically what we did down there for that section. Then coming back up here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, and then 4 cyan stained clay blocks, followed by a button right here, and then a button right there. And then we just want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair after that row 4, like so. Then we're going to go ahead and go in here, kind of at a diagonal in, place down a cyan stained clay block like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, and then 4 cyan clay blocks back like this, so a total of 5 right here. And then we also want to go ahead and, we're not going to place any buttons for this, okay. And then over here, when we get to this section, we're going to place down a stone brick stair like this, followed by an upside down 1, and then we just want to go ahead and basically place down a row of 5 here of some stone brick top slabs, so go across like this. And then we want to go ahead and go to those 5 stone brick top slabs and place down 5 stone brick half slabs coming off of them like that. And then directly behind this, we're just going to go ahead and put down a row here of 7 stone or cyan stained clay blocks across like that. So it should be in total a row of 9 here, like that across the back. There, that's what it should look like on the rear. And that, guys, is pretty much it for layer 13. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 14. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 14. For layer 14, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by basically going ahead and placing down a row here of 7 actually, black stained clay across like that. So just across that section right there. Then we want to go ahead and place down a row of 7 here of stone brick half slabs like this. Then over here to the sides, we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block like this, and we want to go ahead and go back. A total of, including this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 back like this. Then we're going to go ahead and place down another stone brick stair like this, coming out 1, and then a cyan stained clay block like this, followed by a button on it. Then for this section right here, we're just going to go ahead and put down 11 stone brick stairs all the way across like this. Coming back to this section, we want to go ahead and place down 2 cyan stained clay blocks, followed by a button, stone button over there on the side, followed by a stone brick stair like this. Then over here, what we're going to do for this is we're going to go ahead and go in 1 at a diagonal, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then actually, sorry, we want to go ahead and stop at 5, so we have a total of 5 stained clay blocks like this. We want to go ahead and place down a button there on that 5th one, just like that. And then we just want to go ahead and put down a row here of 9 stone brick stairs all the way across, so just like that all the way across the side. And then we want to go ahead and place down some stone brick half slabs like this. And then one thing I also noticed, which I actually forgot to do, was I did add this little bit of detail here. So for this, what we want to do is we just want to go ahead and break this section right here, those 2 rows right there. And for this, we're going to go ahead and place down a black stained clay block right there, and a cyan stained clay block like so. And we just want to go ahead and place down 2 iron trapdoors, followed by a stone button over there, and then a lever like this. Actually, let me double check here, see what the lever's facing backwards, so just like that. And that's what you guys pretty much want to have set up for this. And we also want to go ahead and just place down one and then 2 stone brick stairs across the back here, followed by a cyan stained clay block over here. And that's just a little bit of extra detail there. It's not completely necessary, but if you want to go ahead and add that in, be sure to go ahead and do so. But yeah, that, guys, is pretty much it for your 14th layer. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to layer 15. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to layer 14, or sorry, layer 15 now. For layer 15, what we want to do is we're just going to go ahead and place down pretty much a row of 9 here, of 2 rows of 9 here of stone brick half slabs all the way across. So just like that across in between those two sections. Then we're going to go ahead and put down 2 rows of 9 here of cyan stained clay. So all the way across like this. And then we want to go ahead and go to our second row and place down a stone button here on either side of the block. Then from this row 2 here over here in the side, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and then 3 cyan stained clay blocks like that, followed by a buff stone button over here. Then we're going to go ahead and go out 1 at a diagonal, place down a cyan stained clay block right there with a button on it, and then we're just going to go ahead and bring this across here for another row of 11 all the way along the side like this, followed by another button over here. Now for this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 cyan stained clay blocks like this, followed by a stone button over here in the corner, and then 1 from the 5th one over here, so that 4th block right there. Then we want to go ahead and place down a row here, a row of 9 here of stone brick stairs all the way across, and then we want to go ahead and place down a row of 9 here of stone brick half slabs all the way across. And one thing I forgot on the previous layer is that we just want to go ahead and take our cyan stained clay and go all the way across with it, like so, just to kind of completely take that across like so. And that, guys, is pretty much it for layer 15, and with that we'll go ahead and move on to layer 16. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 16. For layer 16, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by placing down 2 stone brick half slabs over here, and then we just want to go ahead and put down a second row of 2 right here, and then we're going to go ahead and go to this row right here and just place down 1 and then 2 across like that, and then see, I'm just absolutely messing that up, and then we just want to go ahead and place down another 2 stone brick half slabs like that. So we should have these kind of like little gaps right here. And then for this, we're just going to go ahead and basically just place down some cyan stained clay on the bottom there, just to kind of make a little bit more of like a shape to this. And then we will, on the left side of the vehicle, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 iron trap doors to represent some kind of vents or something. Now next thing right here, we're just going to go ahead and place down a row of 9 here of cyan stained clay all the way across with a button on either side of it, just like that. And then for this section here, we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 cyan stained clay blocks like that. And we're going to use the same kind of button pattern we've been using. So just like that. Then back over here for this section, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 cyan stained clay blocks like that, followed by a button. And then we just want to go ahead and take the second cyan clay block right here and then make a row all the way across. So you should have a total row of 9 here. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 9 here of stone brick stairs, followed by a row of 9 here of stone brick half slabs, and then one thing from the previous layer I forgot to do again was place down a row of 9 here of cyan stained clay. So just go ahead and do that. And yeah, that, guys, is pretty much it for your 16th layer, and with that we'll go ahead and move on to the last layer of the main body, layer 17. Alrighty guys, so moving on to layer 17, we have ourselves a fairly simple layer. So basically for this, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fly up to the top here, and what we want to do for this is we just want to go ahead and start off by placing down a stone brick stair over here on the corner there, followed by a second one like that. Then we want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 stone brick top slabs like that, a stone brick stair here in the center, and then repeat that process over on the other side. Then along the sides here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, including that stair up there, which should be a corner stair now. So stone brick stairs all the way across. And then along the back here, we're just going to go ahead and place down a total of 9 stone brick stairs across like that. And then now basically all that's left for us to do is just to go ahead and fill this in here. So I'm going to go ahead and again pretty much use World Edit here. So if you guys are again on a different version, just go ahead and fill that in with our gray cyan stained clay. And then also on the back here, I went ahead and placed down 2 buttons like this, and then 2 buttons over here on that side like that. And yeah, that, guys, is, well, actually real quick correction. These right here, these top slabs here should actually be moved in 1. So my bad there. They should be moved in 1 just like this. And then we also want to go ahead and take our cyan stained clay and kind of fill this in on the bottom here so you can't see into the actual vehicle itself. It's just like that and like that. So you should have something kind of look like that. And yeah, that, guys, is pretty much it for the main body. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to the head and finish this vehicle off. So with that, I will see you guys in a sec to go ahead and move on to the head of the vehicle. Okay guys, so we went ahead, we finished the main body, we're on the home stretch for finishing this build. All that's left for us to do is to complete the head of this vehicle. Now, basically what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to be starting off with layer 3, same basic kind of tutorial kind of setup as we did for the main body. I'm going to be doing half off camera, half on camera to show you guys. So basically we're going to start off with layer 3 for this head. So basically we have ourselves layer 1 right here, layer 2, and then layer 3. So this is the layer right here we're going to be working on. Now, for this layer, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down basically a row of, you want a row of 9 here. So starting from our center point here, we're just going to go ahead and go 4 blocks in either direction. So coming off on this side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. Then coming on to over here, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and then 3 forward. So we have a total of 4 along the side here. We're going to go ahead and just detail this by placing down 2 stone buttons like so. Then we're going to go ahead and go in here at diagonal 1 block, just like that, in with cyan, of course. After that, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 cyan blocks like this, so you should have a total of 6 right here. Then we want to go ahead and go to our second cyan block here, place down a upside down stone brick stair like that, followed by a cyan full block, followed by another stone brick upside down stair like so. And these right here are going to be like the little sections where your guns are located. Then we just want to go ahead and bring this across here, all the way across to connect to the other side. So you should have a row of 7 across right here. So we have our center block here, 3 on each side. And then we just want to go to our center 5 blocks and then place down 5 stone brick top slabs coming off of them, just like so. So you should have something kind of looking like that. And again, here's a view from the front here, so you guys can make sure you got that right. But anyways, that's pretty much it for layer 3 for the head. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to layers 2 and then on to 3, and then we'll go to 4 and then so on. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 2. Alrighty guys, so it's time to go ahead and move on to layer 2 for the head of this vehicle. Now for layer 2, it's going to be relatively simple. We're just going to be kind of building underneath here, so maybe a little bit of awkward to look at, but it should be perfectly fine. So to start off with, what we need to do is we need to go ahead and go back here to these 3 blocks right here. So we have a row of 9 right here. And in the center 3 blocks, we're going to go ahead and place down 3 stone brick stairs like so. Then off to either side of that row of 3, we're going to go ahead and place down 3 stone brick top slabs like that. And then from that, we're going to go ahead and place down basically behind these stairs 2 rows of 3. So you should have 2 rows of 3 right here of those of that cyan wool, or not cyan wool, sorry, cyan stained clay. Then coming from the side of it, we want to go ahead and place down 3 upside down stairs that kind of look like that. Then next to these rows of 3, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 upside down stone brick stairs like that. And then we want to go ahead and place down 2 rows of 2 of stone brick top slabs coming off to the side like so. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take our polished andesite. We're going to place down a polished andesite block on either side of this row of 3 here of upside down stone brick stairs like that. And then we just want to go ahead and go out 1 and then 2 stone brick top slabs out like that. Now, once we get, sorry about that. My voice is kind of like died there for a sec. So basically, when we get to this point, we're going to go from the back of these stone brick stairs, and we just want to go ahead and place down 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 cyan stained clay until we get to this front section here, even to where this row of 7 of stained clay is. So right when you get to that level, you're going to go and stop. So you should have a total of 6 right here, 3 rows of 6. And then on the very ends, on the 2 ones on the end, not the one in the middle, we're going to place down a stone button on either one. Now for the main guns under here, the heavy guns, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall next to this polished andesite block. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down 2 more polished andesite blocks like so. And then we're going to follow that up by placing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 stone brick half slabs just like that. And that right there is going to be your heavy blaster guns located on the bottom of the head of the vehicle. Then for this section here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down a upside down stone brick stair facing that direction, followed by 1, 2, and then 3 cyan stained clay like so. And then we just want to go ahead and put down a stone brick upside down stair, followed by a stone brick top slab like so. So basically you should get something kind of looking like this for the bottom of the head. Now real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you guys a little bit of the issues with this. Now when designing this, you're going to end up with something like this. And if you want to have suitable floor space, probably what you're going to have to resort to is you may have to actually use carpets, kind of like how I showed you guys in the first part of the tutorial, how I did the interior. I had gray carpets, and that's mainly just to cover up these issues right here with these holes or whatever. And if you guys plan on putting like computers or, you know, terminals or something like that in there, it would probably help cover it up a little bit. But try to put some carpets down, cover those spaces up, or do something about that. You could even pull off maybe like a top, like a half slab floor or something like that. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the layer 2 of the head of the vehicle. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to layer 1 and move back up to layer 4. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 1. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 1. For layer 1, we're just going to go ahead and build it all because it's just relatively really simple. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by taking a stone brick top slab, place it down right here on the second row of 3 right here. If you're looking at it from like this direction, on your second row of 3 here, you're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab. And then we just want to go ahead and go out at an angle here to either side and place down 2 like this, just like that, coming off on either side. And then in the center here, we just want to go ahead and place down a total of 3 cyan stained clay blocks like so. Then coming to the back here to this section, these 2 rows of 3 right here, you're just going to go ahead and put some iron trapdoors, just like that, on the bottom of the blocks to get something like that. And one thing I also just realized I missed was down here on the bottom, I just went ahead and put down some stone buttons like that for a little bit extra detail. So go ahead and add that on too. And yeah, that's pretty much it for layer 1. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 4 of the head of the vehicle. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to our 4th layer for the head. So basically, to start off this layer, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to this block right here, this cyan stained clay block, and we're just going to go ahead and place down a full block like that on top of it, followed by one that comes out to the side, so a total of 2 right here. Then we're just going to go ahead and basically follow the basic outline. So we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3, cyan stained clay like that. And then up here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 cyan clay. So just kind of following your basic outline. Then up here toward the front, we're going to go ahead and place down a button on the end of that row here of 7. And then in between here in the middle here, we're just going to go ahead and place down 5 black stained glass blocks, just like that, to represent the front window. Now, for the guns over here to the sides, what we want to do for these is we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down 3 cyan clay blocks like that. And then on this back one over here, we're going to place down a button, and then also this one over here, we're going to place down a button on either side like that. Then coming from these cyan blocks, we're going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall like that, followed by a polished andesite block with a button on the end of it, followed by a cyan stained clay block, and then we're just going to go ahead and place down 4 placeholder blocks right here, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we just want to go ahead and place down 4 dark oak wood fence gates like that, coming from that, and that's going to be your gun there. And yeah, that guys is pretty much it for our 4th layer. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 5. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 5. For layer 5, to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go back here and continue to basically follow our basic outline. So for this, we're just going to go ahead and place down 2 cyan stained clay blocks, kind of continue that pattern all the way up, followed by 1, 2, and 3 like that. Then over here, we're going to go in 1, of course, diagonal here, and place down 1, 2, and 3 cyan blocks this time. And then what we're going to do real quick is we're going to go and do this gun section here, just because it'll be easiest for us doing the rest of the design. So for this, we're just going to place down a stone brick stair like that, followed by a cyan stained clay block, followed by another stone brick stair like so. And then we're going to go ahead and take a stone brick stair, place it facing this direction on top of that polished andesite block, followed by a dark oak wood fence gate coming off the back of it. Now, coming into this section here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick corner stair, followed by a stone brick stair, followed by a stone brick half slab. And then in between our stone brick half slabs here, we're going to place down a row of 5 here of cyan stained clay. And then coming from that cyan stained clay, we're just going to go ahead and place down a row of 5 here of stone brick half slabs. And that guy is pretty much it for your 5th layer. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to layer 6. Alrighty guys, so go ahead and move on to layer 6. For layer 6, we're going to go ahead and start off by going to this back section over here, of course, in the back corner. And for this, we're going to place down a cyan stained clay block like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick stairs like so. Going in here at diagonal across, place down a cyan stained clay block like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like so. And then we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick half slab like that, followed by a button on top of that cyan stained clay block like that. Then we're going to go ahead and go next to this stone brick half slab, place down a cyan stained clay block, followed by a second one, so you have a total of 2. And then you want to place down a stone brick stair here next to this cyan block like that. And then we're going to go ahead and cross here, leave these spaces open here, and we're just going to place down 3 stone brick stairs across the front like that. And that, guys, is basically it for layer 6. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to layer 7. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 7. For layer 7, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and, again, start off in the back here. Now we're going to go ahead and place down a cyan stained clay block next to this stone brick stair like that, followed by a second one coming off to it, to the side, to the outside, like so. Then next to this cyan block here in the corner, we're going to place down a black stained clay block, followed by 2 cyan stained clay blocks, like so. Then we want to go in here at an angle, diagonal across like that, place down a cyan block, and then on top of this one on the outside here, we're going to place down a stone brick half slab. Then the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair here next to the cyan block like that, followed by a stone brick half slab like so. Now in between the stone brick stair and the stone brick half slab, we're going to place down 2 rows of 3 here of stained clay like that. And then coming on to the outside here, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 rows of 3 here of some stone brick half slabs, and then we're going to place down a button here on those 2 cyan blocks on either side like that. And that, guys, is pretty much it for our 7th layer. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to what I believe is our last layer, layer 8. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to our final layer, layer 8. So for this, what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the top of the head, of course. And we want to go ahead and start off by placing down 1 and 2 stone brick stairs over here, followed by a stone brick corner stair after those 2 like that. Then we're going to go ahead and basically put a row of 5 here of just regular stone brick stairs across like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, the corner stair and the 2 stairs. And then in between these 2 stairs on either side, we're going to place down 2 rows of 5 here of cyan stained clay like that. And then we're just going to place down 2 stone buttons on top of it, just like so. Then coming from the 3 center stairs right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 2 of stone brick half slabs like that. And then on the ones on the outside, 2 ones on the outside here, we're going to place down just a regular stone brick half slab, just one of them. And then to add a little bit of detail here, we're going to go ahead and place down a button like that on those 2 cyan blocks. And then up here in the front, we're going to place down 2 like that on either side of that row of 3. And that, guys, is it for the AT-AT tutorial. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys were able to put it together. Of course, if you guys had any problems or have any questions about it, be sure to go ahead and leave those down in the comments, or be sure to email me or whatever you guys want to do to get in contact with me, and I'll be sure to try to help you guys fix those issues or answer your questions, of course. But as always, be sure to suggest what Star Wars vehicles you want to see next in this sci-fi tutorial series, and I'll be sure to try to get to them as soon as possible. Also, if you guys do end up using this design, be sure to give me proper credit. This can be anything from a sign on a build to a link to my channel or this video if it does appear on any social media sites. Just be sure I get proper credit. That's all I ask for, and it's much appreciated. It helps my channel grow and it helps me continue to post these videos for you guys. So if you guys want to continue to see more, please give proper credit. That's all I ask. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. And with that, thank you guys for watching. As always, for like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I will see you guys next time.